Long ago, in a land where the sun burned the earth and the soil cracked like broken pots, there was a village called Ayanfe. The land was dry. The riverbeds were empty. The farms were brown. The trees were tired. The sky was silent. No rain came. The people prayed. They waited. They hoped. But the clouds passed without stopping. The elders said, "The wind has turned its face away from us." In this village lived a young girl named Zora. Zora was quiet, gentle, kind. She loved the land. She loved the trees. She loved the sky. She loved the wind. While others stayed inside to hide from the heat, Zora went outside and spoke to the earth. She would touch the dry soil and whisper, "Do not die." She would look at the sky and say, "Please remember us." She would stand on the hill and let the wind touch her face. And sometimes, the wind would stay longer around her. One evening, as the sun fell into the earth, Zora walked alone to a tall hill outside the village. The land was quiet. The air was still. Suddenly, the wind began to move. Soft at first. Then strong. It circled Zora. It lifted her hair. It moved her clothes. It danced around her. The air felt alive. Then a voice came. Not loud. Not harsh. Soft like breath. "Child of the earth." Zora froze. "Child of the dust and sky." Her heart beat fast. "You have listened when others forgot. You have loved when others used. You have respected when others ignored." The wind wrapped around her gently. "You are chosen." The wind spoke again. "The land is dry because people forgot the old ways. They forgot gratitude. They forgot respect. They forgot balance." Zora fell to her knees. The wind said, "You will carry the spirit of rain. Not in your hands. Not in your voice. But in your heart." Then the wind touched her forehead. Warm. Light. Gentle. And something changed inside her. The air became calm again. The hill became silent. But Zora was no longer the same. That night, Zora dreamed. She saw dry lands. Crying children. Dead farms. Empty rivers. She saw the wind walking like a spirit. It said, "Tell your people to change their ways. To respect the land. To stop harming the earth. To return gratitude to nature. If they do, rain will return. If they do not, the land will remain silent." Zora ran to the village elders. She said, "The wind spoke to me." People laughed. But the elders listened. One old woman said, "When the wind chooses a child, it is not for play. It is for purpose." Zora told them everything. About the voice. About the blessing. About the warning. The elders were quiet. The elders called the village. They said, "We must change." So the people changed. They cleaned the land. They stopped burning forests. They stopped polluting rivers. They planted trees. They shared water. They thanked the earth. They taught children respect. They prayed with gratitude, not fear. Zora stood in the center of the village. The wind stayed around her. One evening, the sky changed. Clouds gathered. The wind moved. The air cooled. Thunder rolled softly. Then, a drop. Then another. Then another. Rain fell. Not heavy. Not violent. Gentle. Kind. Healing. The people cried. They danced. They sang. They knelt. The land drank. The earth smiled. The farms turned green. The rivers filled. Life returned. Zora was no longer called a small girl. She was called the girl chosen by the wind. The breath of the sky. The carrier of rain. The child of balance. And the elders teach this lesson: rain does not come only from clouds. It comes from respect. Nature does not answer noise. It answers harmony. The earth does not need rulers. It needs guardians. Because when humans forget the earth forgets humans. But when humans remember respect, the sky remembers rain. And the people still say today, when the wind chooses you, it is not to lift you above others, but to lift the land with you. Thanks for watching, like, share and subscribe.